What's up, people? It's Friday. I ain't got no jobs, and you ain't got shit to do. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know. Look, Donald Trump has COVID. Prayers to the president. I think he'll be fine. He'll make a speedy recovery. He did go to the hospital this morning, recommended by the doctor, but you don't need to worry because he will be just fine. People get COVID and they bounce back. I don't think he has any pre-existing conditions, so you're straight, man. You ain't got nothing to worry about. But still, it's morning here, so give me a moment to liven up and wake up. Still, prayers to the president, to the first lady. Hope you make a speedy recovery. But it's Friday. I was bored, so why not react to crazy videos? I have a few clips here that are funny. I'm just going to be pulling from random places. But this one, I don't know if you guys saw this one. This was from Gastonia. And Black Lives Matter protester, activist, fake activist, whatever you want to call them, whatever they're calling themselves these days. She felt like one of the people that worked in this ice cream shop, it's either a pizza shop or an ice cream shop, was being racist towards her because she rolled her eyes. And then she said she got treated like the help. I don't exactly understand why she feels like that, but she feels like that. So there's no reasoning with these people, man. Man, look, we got this. We got the CBD. If you watch the Hit Squad, you know about the CBD stick. Let me fix this camera. Okay. Don't be worried. President Trump will be okay. And guys, I can go live from my main page now. If I had a round of applause button, I would press it, but I don't. What's up, Kenneth? How you guys doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Thanks, everybody, joining. I'm just going to kick it and have fun. It's Friday evening for you guys. Why not? Let me take a hit of the stick first. He will come back stronger than ever. He's been taken to Walter Reed. Yes, President Trump will be okay. He has very mild symptoms. He'll be just fine. I can go live. Really? Facebook doesn't like me. It's okay, though. We'll get it together. As long as everybody can hear me. Do all that. What's poppin', Charlie? See, I can go live. But let me play this video for y'all. This video is bonkers, bro.
As I was saying, I am here right now because I walked into Tony's Ice Cream and I got what I felt to be unfair treatment. I asked the lady at the counter if everything was okay. I said, you should be nice next time. She rolled her eyes and she walked away. I said, does my Black Lives Matter button scare you that much? She ignored me again as if I were the help. Because we all know how white people treat black people, right? We all know the same way this asshole, and this asshole is out here doing right now. Right now. So then on my way out the door, her fucking friend told.
Did you guys hear that? Her voice is annoying. Does my Black Lives Matter? Faye, what did she say? I'm not even going to run it back. But does it bother you that much? I think maybe she didn't want to deal with your stank-ass attitude. That's probably what happened. She didn't want to deal with your attitude. So she said, let me hurry up and check this lady out and get her the hell out of my store, which is probably the same thing I would have done. Because you guys are ridiculous. Walking around with this like huge chip on your shoulder because you're black and the white people hate you. And it's just so hard for you in this country. Yeah, right. Nice try. I also have a video that we're going to watch that is supposedly really funny. My buddy Tabitha sent me this video. Hopefully she's going to send us some more to laugh at. Everybody's seen this one. No, I know you saw this one.
Service announcement. Excuse me. If y'all didn't know, this is the MSC, and frankly, there's just too many white people in here, and this is a space for people of color. So just be really cognizant of the space that you're taking up, because it does make some of us POCs uncomfortable when we see too many white people in here. It's only been open for 4 days, and frankly, there's the whole university for a lot of y'all to be at, and there's very few spaces for us. So
What? Now, y'all, imagine if a white person would have went in there and said, there's too many POCs taking up space, and this is an all-white study area. So, she did that. You're terrible. I don't even know her name, but you're terrible. Holy man. I'm going to try not to cuss, guys, because I was told I got a potty mouth. Where's that video at? I have so much. I can't listen. I cannot sift through my messenger anymore because it's like overloaded with messages. So if I don't respond to you or I don't get back to you, I promise it's not on purpose. There's too many messages and it's just hard out here. It's hard out here for Sunni. And now things don't want to load. Look. Refresh. People need to quit this and read history. They're about to play it up and make segregation a thing again. You know what? Deep down inside, I feel like these people want it. I honestly do. I feel like they want it so that this is what I feel. They want it, right? So they can keep using it as an excuse. Probably, if I'm frozen, it's probably Facebook. Who knows? Or maybe it's your connection. Maybe it's Facebook. I don't know. But Facebook normally does do what's called a shadow ban. Kick my viewers. Screw up internet connections. If you guys stop commenting, then I'll know that something happened. And I'll go live again. But I think we're good. So I've never seen this video. So we'll be watching this together and reacting because the title of it is nuts. The Statue of Liberty Climber. Am I still frozen? Let me know. Because it just dropped. Let me look. Facebook, man. You're back now. This is gonna make the show unbearable. People, I don't even like watching things when they just keep buffering. So sorry if that's happening. But let's watch this video. This is the Statue of Liberty climber. Her name is Black Nasty. Oh wow. Wow. Oh, Black Nasty. All right, Black Nasty. Let's see what you got going on.
Remember, she was the Statue of Liberty climber she was outside of court yesterday. Her name is Teresa Patricia Acomo, screaming that, just listen.
America! America! I made a song. If it fits you, so be it. If it doesn't, America, you mother, you drug addict, you KKK, you fascist USA. I'll say it one more time. America, you mother, you drug addict, you KKK, you fascist USA.
So she's a naturalized U.S. citizen.
Whoa.
But
Bruh, why did you bring your black ass here if you don't like it? Go back over to Africa. Where's she from? Where is this lady from?
Guys, this is who the radical left. Again, not all Democrats. I mean, there was a reasonable wing of the Democrat Party for a long time. My mother was one. She was a Democrat forever, a JFK Democrat. That's been largely gone. They've been hijacked by this radical far left, but this is who they are. This is, and Donald Trump has exposed them. They've been this forever. You know, David Horowitz has always called them the anti-communists. We're the anti-communists, right? We're the people who fight for freedom and believe in liberty and the republic. They're the anti-communists. They're against us. Everything we stand for, they're against. And whatever that was, that speech right there, that is who the radical far left is. I mean, that's it.
Where would your mom go today? Because I think she represents so many people in this country that affiliate with the Democratic Party, but they're not this extreme and they're sort of without a home.
But my mother was a JFK Democrat. She now watches this show. She texts me after they hit the emoji. She's an emoji texter. She never says a word. It's an American flag, a fist pound. But this was a JFK Democrat who is now diehard in the GOP column and the conservative column because I think she feels, as the old line said, that she didn't leave the party, that the party left her. I mean, she was really, my grandmother got mad at me one time because I said something bad about FDR. I mean, that's how Democrat my mother's side of the family was. And my mother is now a diehard Republican because that party is long gone.
Bruh, she's from the Congo. Well, Black Nasty, go back to the Congo. Because, god damn, he's a shooter with a dart and send her back to the Congo. Shooter with a dart. These people are insane, man. Freaking nuts. Oh, gosh. We have AOC. AOC is always a gong show. Always a gong show. I purposely like watching her because of how stupid she is. She is just retarded. Not retarded.
It says the official recommendation. There were 3 different options presented. The third included the option for family separation. This initiative would pursue prosecution of all amenable adults, including those presenting with a family unit. Mr. Homan, your name is on this. Is this correct?
Yes, I signed that memo.
So you are the author of the family separation policy.
I am not the author of this memo.
You're not the author, but you signed the memo.
Yes, a zero tolerance memo.
So you provided the official recommendation to Secretary Nielsen on for the United States to pursue family separation.
I gave Secretary Nielsen numerous recommendations on how to secure the border and save lives.
But it says here that you gave her numerous options, but the recommendation was option 3, family separation.
What I'm saying, this is not the only paper where we've given the Secretary numerous options to secure the border and save lives.
And so the recommendation of the many that you recommended family separation.
I recommended zero tolerance.
Which includes family separation.
The same as is with every U.S. citizen parent gets arrested when they're with a child.
Zero tolerance was interpreted as the policy that separated children from their
If I get arrested for DUI and I have a young child in the car, I'm going to be separated. When I was a police officer in New York and I arrested a father for domestic violence, I separated that father
Mr.
from his
Holman,
family.
with all due respect, legal asylees are not charged with any crime.
When you're into the country illegally, it's violation 8 United States Code 1325.
Seeking asylum is legal.
If you want to seek asylum, you go through the port of entry, do it the legal way. The Attorney General of the United States has made that clear.
Okay.
She tried her hardest, bro. Seeking asylum is not a crime, sir. It actually is. When you come here the illegal way and you don't take the proper channels to get into the United States, you're not an asylum. You're not a legal asylum, okay? You're not entering here for asylum. You're not entering here to get help. You know what you're doing? You're crossing the border illegally, which makes you an illegal alien, which is a crime. AOC is disgusting. I cannot stand AOC. Blech. She don't even know what she's talking about, Tabitha. This lady couldn't even tell people what she had to offer for her tax breaks. They were asking her, what are the percentages? She said, well, all liberals say, well, the rich will pay more. They already pay more. You serious? Why doesn't AOC, let's see, AOC, why don't you donate your check to the city of New York, to the inner city of New York? Okay. And then we can talk about rich people not doing their part, because you are not doing your part, AOC. You remember when she said they were stealing bread to feed their families, but these niggas I think they was breaking into a Gucci store? What? Tax documents. Are you talking about Trump? What are you talking about? You got to be specific. Why do we need to see Trump's tax documents? What does that have to do with America? He hasn't even taken a salary since he's been in office. So what? I don't understand what tax documents everybody needs to see. If that's the case, then I think all of you should show your tax documents.
How did you feel hearing that?
Well, obviously it was very offensive. However, I think it's totally irrelevant. I mean, it was so long ago. And I do believe that most men will talk about women in ways that they would never talk about publicly. And of course, if they would have known that they were being recorded, there's no doubt in my mind the conversation would have been totally different. Nobody is perfect. Here's the issues. Last night in that debate, they defined their issues. They lined the marks in the sand. Number one, Roe v. Wade. Okay, Hillary Clinton doesn't care about murdering babies, dismembering abortions. That's okay with her. Okay.
Wait a second.
Religious freedom.
We're talking. I appreciate you talking about substance, and that is important, Vicky. But we're talking about locker room conversation.
Yes.
My question was about: is it okay that a man who wants to be the president of the free world is bragging and admits to it? And yes, he's apologized.
Yeah, well,
to
that's wrong.
assault.
Okay. Yes, but that is wrong. Absolutely. But here's the thing. He's not running to be the Pope. Look at the culture of our country. Everybody knew he had strip clubs, but still the millions of people chose him to be the nominee. I mean, this is the kind of person that needs to lead our country. God can use anybody. He used the harlots. And that's the thing. It's all about what God can do. God can do this. God can use this man.
But you know, the things that we
it's all a part of it.
From this adult man who is running to
oh
be president
my God!
of the
Hold
United States.
up! Hold up!
Millions of children heard that, boys and girls, and boys.
Ew! Do you hear how this big ass black man is talking? I'm sorry. I had to stop the video. Millions. This is what I mean, bro. This right here. This dude. Look. Wait. That dude right there. Why are you talking like a whole sissy out here, bro? Are you serious? Are you serious? If Trump wants to show his tax returns, and he said he would, then I'm cool with seeing it, but I honestly I don't really care. People do worse, okay? There are people right now out there committing tax fraud, welfare fraud, food stamps fraud, disability fraud, Social Security fraud. People commit fraud. I don't think this president is committing fraud. But if he said he was going to show his tax returns, by all means, go ahead and show these tax returns, bro. You didn't miss nothing. I'm just on here reacting to videos, etc. But I'm really just kind of annoyed by this man who finally opened his mouth.
But you know, the things that we
it's all a part of it.
From this adult man who is running to be president of the United States. Millions of children heard that, boys and girls. And boys may take their cues from this guy who wants to be our president and behave in accordance with...
Okay, but here's the thing. When Bill Clinton was president, my children came home from school and they had no idea it was actually called the Oval Office. They thought it was called the Oral Office because of the talk in the elementary schools.
Okay,
Bill Clinton educated my children at a much younger age than I wanted to.
But Vicky, Bill Clinton isn't running for president right now.
Exactly.
We're talking about Hillary Clinton.
No, but his wife is. His wife is. And they are a pair. The two are one.
Oh my God. Why does CNN love to talk about Trump and what he's doing? Why? Why, bro? She did. Girl, yes, she did. I'm glad she did. Why would you ask me if I like black people? My mama's black grandmother, aunties. I have no issues with who I am or who I came from. Me calling black people out on their BS doesn't mean I don't like black people. Yeah, I think people kind of need to stop being so sensitive when it comes to, especially me. I don't say these comments because I don't like black people or I'm just trying to demean people. It's the truth, bro. Like it is. I get called a coon every single day. Every single day. And I don't have people coming to my rescue saying, why are you calling people that? You know? I just deal with it. Nothing they're saying about me is true. But if you put yourself out on display and it's ratchet and it's ghetto and you're out of pocket, I'm going to call you out. I never said you didn't. I was just asking a question. I didn't ask anything hostile or angry. I just asked a question. Well, I think you got your answer, Charlie. Trump did not make his money from politics. Pelosi did. Schumer did. Chuck Schumer, yes. You know what? The American people should demand that. You guys should go knock down. No, don't knock it down, okay? Go knock on the House of Representatives and ask Pelosi for her tax returns and Chuck Schumer because they're so fixated on Trump. Do you guys understand why they're so fixated on Trump? They're fixated on Trump simply because they have a whole lot of skeletons in the closet, and instead of being real and telling the American people the real, you know what they got to do? Lie. Lie. So let's blame Trump so we don't get exposed. That's exactly what's going on here. Let's blame Trump so we don't get exposed. That's it. They don't want to be exposed for all the crap they're doing. So let's blame Trump. Everybody hates him anyway. And you know why everybody hates him? Because a white liberal told them to. For all the people that are like, huh, you're a coon, bro. You're a sellout. You're a coon. Nah. I do have that video, and I will play it for you. He didn't say super predators, but he said they will be the predators, and I'll play that for everybody. After we laugh at some funny stuff. But let me play this. What is this? We testify abortions? Oh, God. Liberals, man.
All right, let's do this!
Her voice is annoying.
Thank you to all of the members of the faith community for opening up this rally. Who's ready to rally for abortion access? Yes! So, my name is Renee Bracy Sherman, and I had an abortion! So I'm the founder and executive director of We Testify, an organization dedicated to the leadership and representation of people who've had abortions. I am so excited to be here with all of you. I'm your MC for the day, so get used to this voice, this noise, all this joy. Let's do it! All right, so let's see who's here. Do we have any folks from Louisiana? Woo! I see you. I see you. I see you. Do we have any folks from Texas? Yes. Shout
Oh
out
man,
to
I
the
can't
Texans.
take this. I can't take this. Oh my God. I didn't know it was like cool to brag about killing your child. I don't know why people have this very cold and callous response to life in the womb, because it begins at conception. Period, point blank. Period. It begins at conception. And you are up here bragging, like literally bragging, I had an abortion. It's not funny. It's not funny. And whoever her mother and father are, you should be disgusted and disappointed with this trash. How do you celebrate that? And why should anybody pay for your abortion? Listen, if you want to go get an abortion, you need to pay for it. I nor the taxpayers should be paying for you to go kill your kid. You need to pay for it. That's not a women's right. I don't know why people keep saying that. I don't know why it is like the cool thing to do to go get an abortion. I personally had one when I was 18. Definitely didn't want to do it, but the situation was what it was. And I can tell you from personal experience, it is the most horrific thing I've been through. Seriously. You feel your child being ripped from your womb. It's a painful procedure. And I don't see how anybody can sit here and celebrate, bro. I'm 17, actually. Wow. Ugh. And she looks disgusting. I can't watch the rest of that video. I'm sorry. And I refuse to watch it. That was nasty. Ew. Ew. You know what? It happened. It is what it is. I've forgiven myself. I've asked God for forgiveness. Me and my husband talked about it, and it's all good now. But I just like to share with people, right? Because people need to understand. This is not. It is really not just like, oh, this is fun. Let me go get one. It's sad, and it has very lasting mental effects on yourself, how you feel about yourself, I should say. Self-esteem. It definitely tears away at your self-esteem. It tears away at you mentally. You feel somewhat empty, which is why half of these, you know what? She's probably having sex with men that she does not love. Okay? Just freely doing it because people believe in casual sex. And then, oops, I made a mistake. Let me go kill it. It's so disgusting. Wake up, people. I will send you that clip, bro. She is crazy. And this is, look, I believe this is why men don't respect a lot of women. This right here, you don't give them anything to respect. Especially when you're quick to open your legs and sleep with them, not knowing where they've been. It's nasty, bro. Give men something to respect, and they will treat you with respect. If you don't, they're going to walk all over you like you're nothing. And we're seeing it now. Men, some men, let me not even say men, boys have zero respect for women because you don't give them anything to respect. Twerking, popping, talking about what you do sexually publicly, wearing barely any clothes. What man wants to marry that? Come on, man. I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. I don't know anyone who could take pride in it. I think having one would be traumatic. It is traumatic. It's very traumatic. And I went through it at a young age. Women have actually died post-abortion infections, suicides, some doctors botching it up. Facts. Thank you, Ronald. A man isn't going to respect a woman like that. That's absurd. She'll die alone with no one caring about her and knowing her heart. And maybe she should. Since she thinks it's okay to murder kids, murder babies. I think my feed is messing up because my numbers just real quick. So if you guys can't see me or it's freezing, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. She was also, I think she was the Nazis, part of the Nazis, if I'm not mistaken. What's her name? Margaret Sanger. But here's that video, Charlie.
Take back the streets. It doesn't matter whether or not the person that is accosting your son or daughter or my son or daughter, my wife, your husband, my mother, your parents. It doesn't matter whether or not they were deprived as a youth. It doesn't matter or not whether or not they had no background that enabled them to become socialized into the fabric of society. It doesn't matter whether or not they're the victims of society. The end result is they're about to knock my mother on the head with a lead pipe, shoot my sister, beat up my wife, take on my sons. So I don't want to ask what made them do this. They must be taken off the street. That's number one. There's a consensus on that. Unless we do something about that cadre of young people, tens of thousands of them, born out of wedlock, without parents, without supervision, without any structure, without any conscience developing, because they literally, I yield myself 3 more minutes, because they literally have not been socialized. They literally have not had an opportunity. We should focus on them now. If we don't, they will, or a portion of them will, become the predators 15 years from now. And Madam President, we have predators on our streets that society has, in fact, in part because of its neglect, created. Again, it does not mean because we created them that we somehow forgive them or do not take them out of society to protect my family and yours from them. They are beyond the pale, many of those people. Beyond the pale. And it's a sad commentary on society. We have no choice but to take them out of society. And the truth is, we don't very well know how to rehabilitate them at that point. That's the sad truth. I'm the guy that said, rehabilitation, when it occurs, we don't understand it, notice it. And even when we notice it and we know it occurs, we don't know why. So you cannot make rehabilitation a condition for release. That's why in our system, there's the federal system, you serve 85% of your time. It's a shame, but we don't know how to rehabilitate. But there is a consensus, and I will cease. A, we must make the streets safer. I don't care why someone is a malfactor in society. I don't care why someone is antisocial. I don't care why they become a sociopath. We have an obligation to cordon them off from the rest of society, try to help them, try to change the behavior. That's why we do in this bill. We have drug treatment and we have other treatments to try to deal with it. But they are in jail, away from my mother, your husband, our families. But we would be absolutely stupid as a society if we didn't recognize the condition that nurtured those folks still exist. And we must deal with that.
There's that video. We always talk about that video because he's specifically talking about Black people. But for some reason, Black people don't want to accept that. I don't know why it keeps freezing, guys. If it's freezing, it's because Facebook. I'm on YouTube as well. You guys can go watch me on YouTube if you want to. It's the Hot Mic. You'll see it on there, Hot Mic. So he's going to say everything, but I'm talking about Black people. What? So he's going to say everything, but say I'm talking about Black people. Thanks for the video. I've never seen it. Yeah. Joe Biden's racist. Joe Biden is very, very, very racist. This is what I mean by Facebook, bro. I had at least 50 viewers, and it goes up, keeps going up, keeps going up. Now I dropped down to literally 14 in a minute. In a minute. I lost all those viewers that quick. Now it's down to 12. Let me see. I wonder, should I restart it? Yes. I will be back. Give me a moment because this is kind of ridiculous so that you guys can watch.